welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is John. Well, if you've been sat dreaming about a cruise holiday, then now is the time to make it a reality. So grab the phone, because I think today we have got your next cruise holiday in store, because we're cruising with P&O Cruises and the value for money is incredible. Wait until you see these destinations and these prices we've got for you today. So sit back, relax, have that phone handy and get ready to go on your next or your first cruise holiday. And to tell us more about P&O Cruises, it's the cruise man himself, Mr. John Cooper.
Well, P&O Cruises are consequentially British because what they do is just for the British holidaymaker. When you get on board, 98% of the people on board will be from Britain. So therefore, it's pound sterling on board. It's all the things that you know and love. Things like they have their own BBC channel, which shows EastEnders on the same day it's shown here in the UK. Then there's all the entertainment, which is all aimed at the British market as well. So therefore, you've got things like British comedians and singers and dancers and people you'll know. Then you get to the staterooms and it's 13 amp plugs. Yeah, you don't have to have those plug changes. No, you don't need to get those of them. It's all aimed at you. The food is just incredible. And that's what makes P&O so good. It's like the best of being at home with the advantages of being away on holiday. It's got all that. Do you know what I mean? And then there's the entertainment and the places you'll visit and the value for money. The one thing you'll find out about this holiday is the value for money. And when you compare it to any other land-based holiday, think about the waiter service restaurants that there are included in the price, the great West End style shows that there are included in the price, all the great entertainment throughout the day included in the price. That's why you'll find that a P&O cruise holiday is so much more better value than any other holiday that you'll be able to find on land. And I guarantee that.
Well, we are going to start out with a lovely cruise around the Western Mediterranean at the start of May next year. And this is on board P&O's Aurora. So let's have a little look around. Well,
the Aurora is a mid-sized ship, really, really nice as well. It's got so much to offer on board that, you know, look at this, from the elegance of the atrium of the ship with its glass lifts. And, you know, I do like a glass lift. I do. Eating al fresco, which is always nice. You know, you feel as though you're on holiday doing that, don't you? The fitness centres that there are on board, this is all included in the price. The swimming pool has one of those retractable roofs as well. If you've got kids, you won't even know you've got the kids, because the kids clubs are just fantastic. They'll just keep going engrossed all the time. Yeah, there's shopping on board, which is great, duty free as well. And remember, there's all the different lounges of a day and of an evening. You can learn to dance on board. Then there's, look at this, these are like the captain's nights and what have you, where you get dressed up and really, you know, push the boat out, so to speak. And then there's all the different restaurants as well. And there's the great entertainment every night. I say, British comedians, learn dancing, romancing. The night can be young and yours. And this is the sort of holiday that you can be expecting when you cruise with P&O Cruises. They really are so good. It's the whole ambience on board as well. They do have a very special ambience that you'll love. So we're going around the Western Mediterranean on the 2nd of May next year for 14 nights. Remember, it's just a deposit only right now. We're going to cruise out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Alicante in Spain. Now, Alicante is absolutely incredible. Just up the road from Benidorm, of course. The theme parks are there. It is so much fun, and the beaches in Alicante are fabulous too. Then we're into Barcelona. Now, with Barcelona, there's so much going on in Barcelona. There's the Las Ramblas, there's the football stadiums, there's the Olympic Stadium, there's the shopping. It's incredible. And then we're across to the south of France, Cannes in the south of France, just to sit outside and go people watching. That's what it's good about there. It really is. It's lovely. Then to Livorno, where you go to Florence or Pisa. Now, as you see in Florence here, that dome there, which is the dome of the cathedral, you can actually go up there and walk around. Or maybe you want to go to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There you go. Go and have this. You've got to have your selfie taken with that, haven't you? You've got to have a selfie taken with that, or you holding it up. I think that's the standard one, isn't it? Then we're into Civitavecchia. This is the port where you go to Rome for the day. Go see the Colosseum. Maybe go to the Vatican. That's a great one. Then we're back into Spain to Almeria. Once again, lovely. And I tell you what, if you take your golf clubs around Almeria, there's a load of great golf courses as well, if you want to do that. Then we're into Gibraltar, a little bit of Britain. Once again, remember, all pound sterling. It's duty free. Go up and see the Bearberry apes as well, and see the views, the superb views across the Mediterranean and across the Atlantic as well. Then we're back into Southampton. 999. 999 for 14 nights away. 14 nights full board. That includes your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your afternoon teas, your suppers as well. It includes all that. And when it comes to breakfast, there's options. You can either have breakfast delivered to your cabin, or you can go to the buffet, or you can go to the restaurant for waiter service. Or if you're up early enough, you can do all three. It's entirely up to you. Do you know what I mean? Start the day. That's what they say, isn't it? Breakfast like a king. Yeah, and you can do it. It is so good. And at $9.99, I think this is a great bargain. I'll tell you what, that price as well. Ask for a case of wine, and I'll send you a case of wine. But you've got to ask for it, because you know what they say, if you don't ask, you don't go.
Well, did you know that P&O Cruises were the winners of Best Value for Money at the Cruise International Awards? And with prices like this for 14 nights, it is not hard to see why, is it? So snap it up fast before it's gone. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing it out from Southampton and heading for Alicante. Experience some Spanish charm with sandy shores, seafront promenades and beautiful Baroque buildings. Then our next port of call will be Barcelona. Maybe do the hop-on, hop-off bus and get off in places like Las Ramblas, maybe the Picasso Museum. Then our next port of call will be Cannes. The French Riviera is a fashionable resort with beautiful beaches and chic boutiques as well. Then our next port of call will be Livorno. Head to Florence, the romantic capital of Italy, or maybe visit Pisa to gaze at the tilting bell tower. Then our next port of call will be Civitavecchia. This is where, of course, you can head to Rome for the day. Enjoy all the fantastic sights this incredible city's got to offer before we sail you on to Almeria. Visit the Museum of Almeria and the beautiful cathedral while you're there. Then our final port of call will be Gibraltar. I'd recommend heading up the rock and going inside the caves as well. They're absolutely spectacular. And you can meet those cheeky Barbary apes, but definitely keep tight hold of your camera, your hat and your sunglasses, because they're very cheeky and I'm sure they've got a little collection behind the wall. Well, all of that wonderful cruise holiday for just $9.99 per person. What are you waiting for? This is incredible value for money for 14 nights from $9.99. Get yourself on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on to our next itinerary now, and this is going away at Easter to Spain and France.
Wow.
How lovely will that be? And this is on board P&O's Britannia. So let's join John for a little look around.
The great thing about being on a ship like Britannia is the amount of deck space that you have. There's so much of it, and you can just relax in this area or many other areas. I'll just go and have a look at some more. Well, we may be cruising the ocean's waves, but it doesn't mean you miss out on all your favourite things. So what? I think I'll have an Americano. Here in the Market Cafe in the centre of the atrium of the ship, this is where you get all their cheeses and also Eric Landlard's cakes as well. They do afternoon tea here, which is absolutely scrumptious. And the good thing I've heard is there are no calories at sea. Well, they say there are no calories at sea, but just in case one or two sneak on board, we've got just the answer. It's a gymnasium, and what a great fitness centre it is too, with loads of great equipment, and you can easily get started, and there's classes too. Here on Britannia, retail therapy is part of the holiday experience, with so many great brands to look at as well. And remember, it's all duty-free. One of the best parts of any P&O Cruises holiday are the excursions, because there's so many of them, and it really brings the ports alive. The destinations come to you as well. And now they've got a new touchscreen booking system. You know, I love this area of Britannia. It's serenity. It's an adult-only area of the ship where you can relax and enjoy yourself and just take it all in. And if you do have kids, they're probably having the time of their life in Reef as well. A bit like me, really. Do you know there's so much on Britannia for kids of every age? I think every family would truly, truly love a holiday here because, well, if the kids are having a good time, so are you. And on board, they also have their own puppet show. Meet Chris and Richard. Now behave yourself, boys. Do you know, if you want to find out more about the shore excursions or watch live TV, including news and sport, or watch a movie on demand or maybe a television programme on demand, you can do. It's all on the in-house TV service and it's all included. It's really good, isn't it? It really is. And when you consider this is going around Easter as well to France and Spain on the biggest ship built for the British cruise market. We're going on the 30th of March for 7 wonderful nights. Take your Easter eggs with you. We're going to cruise out from Southampton. Our first port of call is Cherbourg in France. That is lovely. Southwest France at this time of year as well is going to be gorgeous. I'm thinking of all the wine and the cheeses and just to wander around the port as well. It's really lovely. Then we're off to La Coruña in Spain. That's the oldest working lighthouse in Europe, you know. And also from there, you can go to Santiago de Compostela on a pilgrimage if you want to. Then we're into Gijón in Spain on the Costa del Verde, green Spain. And it really is incredible. Then we're going to cruise you into Bilbao. Once again, there's so much to do here as well. There's the Guggenheim Museum. And this is where like New Spain meets Old Spain. And it's just a wonderful town to wander around and take in all the atmosphere basically there. And then we're back into Southampton. 7 nights away on a brilliant ship like that, which you've just seen. It's the biggest ship ever built for the British cruise market. 519 quid. 519 quid. I mean, you know. And, if you want the kids' prices, give us a call. The kids' clubs, as you saw, are absolutely wonderful. There is so much going on. You won't even know you've got the kids on board. There's that much going on for them. If you want more information, just give us a call. Remember as well, if you've never cruised before, call us and ask us for our first-time guide to cruising. Just dial the number on the bottom of the screen there. It's completely free of charge. We'll send it out to you. And it answers all those little questions you have, like how much does it cost to tip and all this sort of thing. I'll be right now. Tips usually on P&O ship, about a fiver. But, it's your choice. That's what it's all about. Listen, if you want more information, give us a call. But I tell you what, I wouldn't hang around with this one because when you consider it's over the Easter holidays, it's going to go like that.
Yes, it absolutely is. This is what I would call a taster cruise. It's a great cruise if you've never done a cruise before and you're thinking about it. What a great way to get you started. Some lovely ports of call, a beautiful cruise ship to get you started, some wonderful British entertainment, great food choices. And if you're thinking of taking the children, I couldn't recommend it anymore. It really is a wonderful holiday to do with children. I would take my little girl on a cruise and I've worked on board the ships and know there is so much going on. They're going to have the time of their lives, and so are you. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we are sailing you out from Southampton and heading for Cherbourg. Find a traditional French cafe and enjoy a drink while you watch the boats in and out of the harbour. How relaxing does that sound? And maybe head and see the Gothic-style Benedictine Abbey and Cherbourg's aquarium. If you're taking the children with you, it is well worth a visit. I do love an aquarium, John. I need to take you to one of them. Yeah. Then we are into La Coruña with a couple of beaches, great shopping, mouth-watering seafood and a number of museums. This charming town has got so much to offer. Our next port of call then will be Gijón. One of the city's great treasures is the Atlantic Botanical Garden. Really is beautiful. And there's plenty to discover in the beautiful rural countryside as well. Then our final port of call will be Bilbao. Maybe visit the Guggenheim Modern Art Gallery or sample some tapas in one of the many exceptional local restaurants before we sail you back in to Southampton. And all of that from fares of just $519 per person. Incredible value for money when you think of everything that's included. So what are you waiting for? Make your first cruise a P&O Cruise. Why not, hey? Give us a call on 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to our next itinerary, and we are taking you around the Mediterranean on the beautiful P&O Azura. So we're going to join Richard now to have a little look at Azura's sister ship, the Ventura, to give you a flavour of what P&O Cruises have got to offer.
Welcome on board Ventura, one of the largest ships in the P&O Cruises fleet, and there is so much going on around the ship all day and all night. Whether you're cruising as a family, as a couple or as a solo traveller, there are lots of facilities going around the ship. So join me as we have a look around Ventura. Well, I've made it on board. It's time to come and explore what the accommodation is about. And P&O Cruises offer everything from inside to ocean views, balconies and even suites. Shall we have a look? I'm in an inside stateroom on board Ventura, and one of the things is there's so much space here that you could be enjoying. Plenty of storage space if you're bringing your dresses for the formal evenings on board. There's a well-equipped bathroom, and of course there's the British favourites that you'll know and love with P&O Cruises, including tea and coffee making facilities, and those British 3-pin plugs, so there's no need to bring any adapters. You can keep all your tablet devices, phones and cameras all charged so you can take pictures of all those fabulous destinations. So I've unpacked, and now it's time to discover what's going on around the ship. This is the Horizon newspaper. It's delivered every day. It will tell you what's going on around the ship from early in the morning right up until the early hours of the following morning. I'm going to have a look at what the dress code is and see what the entertainment's like this evening. So here we are in a typical balcony cabin on board. It's very similar to an interior or an ocean view, but it allows that little bit of extra room with your own balcony, which makes it very spacious and airy on board. Now it's great if you're cruising with the family. You can see here we're set up for the younger cruisers, so you know they can have a fantastic time on board. I think I'm just going to go and sit on the balcony and soak up some sunshine. Well, here we are, top deck of Ventura. There are 4 swimming pools on Ventura, so you can have a splash when you're on your cruise adventure. There are plenty of sun lounges if you fancy just chilling out by the pool with a book, with a drink in your hand. And if you need a drink, you'll find that from the Breakers Bar, which is here. And if you fancy a spot of lunch, head to the poolside grill. Do you know what? I could stay here all day. Welcome to Reef on board Ventura. This is the kids club, so much fun going on here. Now you can bring your children here, aged between 0 and 17, and they'll be divided with kids of their own age, so they'll be having fun making things, designing things, playing games and having activities all throughout the day, whilst you can be enjoying the facilities around the ship. Well, this is the retreat on board Ventura. At the front of the ship, if you fancy escaping all the hustle and bustle of the top deck, you can come here for a small cover charge and enjoy just quiet relaxation for the whole entire day. Well, this is the dining options on board the main dining room. We've got 2 options for you here, cinnamon or saffron, where you can head to. There is club dining, which is the same table every evening at the same set time, or you can choose freedom dining, where you can come as you wish throughout the evening. But whichever time you choose, you'll always enjoy the same fantastic food. Welcome to Epicurean. This is a speciality fine dining restaurant. Now you can eat here for a cover charge from just £28 per person, and you can get some great traditional English dishes, like we've got the Devonshire white crab to start with. We can have the pork fillet for our main, and something that I'm looking forward to here, the caramelised apple crumble. Now you can also head here for afternoon tea as well, which is served here and also in the main restaurant. That's with Eric Landlords, and from just £15 per person. But make sure you pre-book it when you come on board so you don't miss out. Welcome to the Arena Theatre here on board Ventura, and what a great venue it is. It's so big. Now you can come here for the main show that takes place every evening. That could be a show that can incorporate a guest act that comes on board, a magician, a vocalist, a musician, a guest entertainer, or of course there's the resident ship band where you can enjoy live evening entertainment. Well, sadly, my time has come to an end on board Ventura, and I can't wait to get back on for my next cruise holiday. You can see she is facility rich and a great choice for all the family. P&O Cruises is all about quintessential British quality.
Yeah, you see, that's the great thing with P&O Cruises. They are. Now, that was the Ventura. This is the Azura, which is the sister ship. They're virtually actually identical ships. They were brought out about 6 months apart. This is going around the Western Mediterranean on the 23rd of March next year. Deposit only right now for 14 nights. Now, this takes in the whole of the 2-week Easter period when the kids are off, which is great. So you're going to cruise out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Alicante in Spain, which you're going to love. And you know, in Alicante, in the port in Alicante, they've got a great big Spanish galleon ship, which you'd actually go and explore. Imagine the kids having a go on that. They'd love it, wouldn't they? Then we're into Barcelona. Once again, a beautiful city. There's so much to go and do and see here. I would go and do here the Pueblo de España, which is like the village of Spain. It's an incredible attraction. You've got to go and see that. Then we're into Marseille, second largest city in France. And there's so much to see and do here. The shopping is wonderful. The cathedral's gorgeous too. And then we're into La Spezia. Absolutely incredibly beautiful. The beaches around here are incredible as well. Looks a bit like Ballamore in Italy, doesn't it? But you go to Pisa while you're there too for the day. Then we're into Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome. Can you imagine taking in all, the holiest time of year as well, and you're going to be in Rome. Then we're across the Mediterranean to Spain, to Cartagena, and in Cartagena there's the amphitheatre here, which is lovely, and the Roman walls. You're just going to love them. Then finally we're into Gibraltar. A bit of duty-free shopping never does anyone any harm, does it? And of course it's all sterling as well, so you're not worried about exchange rates or anything like that. That is what's so really good about it. Then we're back into Southampton. £1,029 over the Easter holidays as well. This is what's so good. And remember, it's British, so, you know, all the Easter celebrations will go on as you're used to them, as you like them. I'll tell you what, too, at this price here of £1,029, ask for a case of wine, and I'll send you a case of wine. But you've got to ask for it, because you know they say, if you don't ask, you don't get. So ask for the case of wine, and I'll send that to you. I think you're going to love this. There's so much going on in this holiday with, you know, all the great entertainment, and on a ship like this, the kids will love it. If you've got kids, you think, no, I don't know. Your grandkids will love you forever and a day. Take it from me. It's a lovely cruise, and if I was you, I'd be dialing that number right now.
Yes, absolutely, you should be dialing that number, because this price for 2 weeks away during the Easter holidays is incredible value for money. Just think of what's included. All that wonderful food, fantastic entertainment, and you're visiting some wonderful cities in the Mediterranean, and the kids are going to have the time of their lives. Get dialing that number. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton and heading for Alicante. Maybe head to nearby San Juan for a round of golf while you're there. Then we're into Barcelona. So many incredible sights to see. Maybe see the colourful entertainments in Las Ramblas, or maybe head to the football stadium and have a little tour around there. Then we're into Marseille. One of the oldest cities in France awaits you, and it has inspired artists for centuries, and you're going to find out why. Then our next protocol will be La Spezia. This is where you can head to Florence or Pisa for the day, or if you've already been, La Spezia itself has a beautiful cathedral and harbour, so lovely to have a wander around. Then we're going to arrive into Civitavecchia. This is where you could head to Rome, see things like the Colosseum, the Spanish Steps, the Vatican, so many incredible highlights. Then our next port of call will be Cartagena, one of Spain's busiest commercial centres. It's got a beautiful castle and city walls there as well. Then our final port of call will be Gibraltar. This is where you can go and do all your duty-free shopping before you head back to Southampton. And all of that from fares of just £1,029 per person. And if you'd like to take the children with you, then give us a call and we'll quote you separately for the children's fares there. So get yourself on the phone and on this wonderful cruise. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, the time has come. It's now time for our quick picks.
I was starting off this time around going on the Oceania around Spain, France and Portugal on the 20th of November this year for 9 nights. From Southampton to La Coruña, Cadiz, Gibraltar for the duty-free shopping, Lisbon and then back into Southampton. £629 for 9 nights away. That's an incredible bargain. If you want the deal, 0800 655 6449 and we'll get you involved in that. From the Republic of Ireland, it's 1800 80 55 00. That's 1800 80 55 00 from the Republic of Ireland. And then, look at this. This is a great Christmas shopping excursion on the P&O Aurora going around Northern Europe on the 6th of December for 10 nights. Southampton, Hamburg. Hamburg, can you imagine the Christmas markets there? Copenhagen, Tivoli World for Christmas. That's going to be lovely. Then to Oslo, Amsterdam, Zeebrugge, where you go to Bruges and get all your chocolates for Christmas. Then back into Southampton, £749. That's incredible. £749. That is incredible. Then we're on to the Canary Islands with the Ventura on the 27th of November for 12 nights. A little bit of sunshine when we're all getting freezing. From Southampton to Madeira, La Palma, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, Lisbon and back into Southampton, £735. But you know what? If you want to upgrade to a balcony, it's $999. Up to a balcony, $999. If you want to do that one, all you have to do is give us a call. 0800 655 6449.
Well, we've shown you just a handful of the wonderful cruises that P&O Cruises have got to offer. If you'd like to see what other itineraries are in store for you, then take a little look on the website visioncruise.co.uk. And don't forget, if you book your cruise here with us at Vision Cruise, we'll enrol you into Vision Plus, our loyalty scheme, so you can earn points and gain rewards from that as well. So what are you waiting for? It's now time to stop dreaming about that cruise and make it a reality. Get yourself on the phone, 0800 655 6449. But from myself and from John, it's time to go. See you next time on The Cruise Show.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and remember, carry on cruising. See you.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.